Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to special interview. Today we are going to discuss about operational efficiency with our Nilesh Desai. He's a director for SMEA. It's a small medium enterprise analytics company, and his tagline is "Think positive, think profit." So we are going to discuss about that. Sir, namaste.
Namaste.
How are you, sir? Nilesh?
Fine, I am absolutely fine.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, what is SMEA actually?
See, actually, I was an entrepreneur for 39 years
Okay.
and I have gone through various ups and downs of MSME
Mhm.
because of my own
Mm.
lack of knowledge and government policies
Mm.
and all those things. So, in 2015, I thought of doing something for small and medium enterprises.
Okay.
So I started that for reviving sick MSME unit,
Mm.
and then once I realized
Mm.
existing MSME unit also has got lot of potentiality to increase their profitability.
Which point you have got realized?
When age wise,
Yeah.
when I was about 65, 66.
Okay.
Today I'm 71.
Okay.
Mm.
So actually, what is operational efficiency, sir? What is the definition of operational?
Operational efficiency is the ratio of output versus input.
Mm.
So if you have to improve your operational efficiency, your output has to improve considerably and input has to be reduced possibly. That is a ratio where generally every machine as an enterprise, because enterprise is a mix of various combination of machinery, workers, marketing, so many functions. So all functions, if they work cohesively, they will create profit and they will also create valuation, brand value, intangible assets, tangible assets, all that will be coming out of this. So that is a general purpose, general definition of operational efficiency.
Okay. Okay. And why it is critical for MSMEs, sir? Actually.
Sir, every entrepreneur
Mm.
has got a single purpose of improving his profitability. And in India, we nationalized our bank in 1969.
Correct.
The purpose at that time of government was to create jobs. MSME can create a job at very, very low capital cost. One job can be created at that time at 1500 to 2000 rupees. Today, large enterprise, roughly if you see in last 1 year or 2 years, one job is getting created in large enterprise or medium larger enterprise is 1 crore per capita.
Okay.
While same thing can be done with MSME in maybe 50,000 to 1 lakh. So our youth can get a job faster. They may not get the sophisticated job what they are getting in corporate sector at that higher level, but it is enough developing their own skills. MSME gives a platform where your learning skills can be honed. That is one thing. And second thing is our definition of MSME has kept changing. And it has gone through transformation. Recent change was when COVID has come. They have changed and they have brought retail as well as up to 250 crore turnover companies. So 98% of India's industry has come by and large in MSME sector. Now government by definition of MSME was considering plant and machinery. Okay. But no manufacturing company or no service company can have anything without a table, chair, infrastructure, other things which are technically not in real estate, which is not a part of that definition.
Okay.
So nobody has got a data what is the assets created in MSME sector.
Okay.
Our estimate is it is 300 to 400 lakh crores. 300 to 400 lakh crores, which is much higher than the market capitalization of NSE or BSE. So that is why this asset is getting unnoticed by stakeholders in MSME sector. It can be Reserve Bank of India, it can be central government, it can be state government. Various consultants, they are not taking this as a consolidated picture.
Okay.
See, when suppose in my case personally, if I come in some financial trouble, I will not go on first day sell my wife's gold on other things. I will try to improve. I will try to locate my idle assets and how I can utilize. If I'm in a job, whether I can do 2 hours extra job and make that and pass that bump.
Correct.
That is what exactly is required to be done in India today. By grace of God, COVID has become a good point for us because multinational companies have started looking from China +1. And government also wants to encourage, so they have come out with production link incentive schemes and all that. So there are 14 sectors where PLI scheme has come forward and they are increasing the sector as they understand the impact.
Okay.
So that is why, and if we increase the operational efficiency of our existing MSME by 5% year on year, without large capital expenditure, it is possible to create 3 to 4 crore low skill jobs.
Okay.
That will contribute about 1.5% to India's GDP at $3.3 trillion today, and it can make India to go to $5 trillion economy by 2026-27 as envisaged by Narendra Modi.
Okay. What is the benefit of operational efficiency, sir?
See, first, see,
other benefits are there?
I have met many MSME entrepreneurs, and when I ask for what you have started the business, I want profit. Good. At least, how much? They are not able to specify.
Why?
Because they are not clear. They do not know many things when they start.
Okay.
See, that is why my first book was Unexplored Gold Mine, Revival of Sikh MSM Unit. Second book I call Many Entrepreneur as an Accidental Entrepreneur.
Accidental, okay.
See, they worked in a job for 10 years. Particular item they have specialized, but in a business you require multi-skills.
Correct.
So for first 2-3 years you may be good salesman, but you may not be good finance man or good negotiator for administration, purchase. So that all learning takes little time. So your growth rate in first 2-3 years is slow. Then you may pick up.
Okay.
So that is why it is necessary for every entrepreneur. I will say, I will go to that extent, every human has to be conscious there is a possibility of improving his performance. Operational efficiency is one of the performance.
So you are saying most of the entrepreneurs are accidental entrepreneurs only?
Yes,
just because of these reasons.
No. Also, so, today government is giving a lot of advertisement. Will give you 35% subsidy, 20% subsidy, and the youth who has come out of ITI or from diploma and this thing. If I am not getting a job, let me try this. And this is a one-way road. Once you come inside, difficult to come out, and social stigma is very big. That is the cost what that entrepreneur or that gentleman not having total knowledge of the subject comes into entrepreneurship.
Okay, sir, but here, where to start for improving operational efficiency, sir?
See, as a human body, if you become sick, your doctor says, get me this as the test, you get it done before he prescribe. Luckily, in MSME enterprises or large corporate or everywhere, you have got a balance sheet.
Okay.
And if you, in your balance sheet, there are 52 various ratios. I have met many entrepreneurs. Sir, what is your return on investment? Sir, I don't understand return on investment. I am doing good or I am not doing good. That two words. So when item which can be measured can be improved, which cannot be measured when you are unaware. See, you have to be very clear. You are working for earning profit for you and making some jobs and other things. You should be very clear. 85% of our MSME unit, roughly 6.35 crore, 1.07 crores registered with Udyog Aadhaar. They are not aware of this. There is no awareness, and all those government agencies who are working, they want to promote naye bakre. They give lot of schemes for naye bakre. Old bakre ko संभाले तो jobs जल्दी create होंगे.
Okay. Here one more question. When to start improving the operational efficiency, sir?
See, in our Hindi movies, start yesterday. Today is also too late. Once you realize that I want to do something without any much larger capital cost, capex, I can do something, analyze your balance sheet free of cost, and get 52 ratios. Out of that, 40 ratios are on operational side, which is raw material cost, labor cost, inventory turnover ratio, number of days payable, number of days receivable. Many MSME who are doing say 5 to 10, 20 crore business, they are not aware the importance of reputation management, which they see. I am able to pay my suppliers in time, very good. But if you see in the end of the year, your suppliers are getting average on 60 days. Somewhere you have missed certain suppliers by some distance. So operational efficiency improvement has to start today.
Okay.
Not even tomorrow. Tomorrow will be too late, because every day you are becoming older by one day.
Okay.
That is 86,400 seconds you are spending or doing nothing or not becoming aware. So that is where this is one tool. Babaji, we call it as a Babaji, that is business analytics, business documentation, growth information system.
Okay.
See, this you are generally when you are doing some manufacturing, your raw material cost will be somewhere around 60 to 70% or 80% depending on which line you are, case to case basis. Your labor cost also will be somewhere about 5% to 12% depending on case to case. Now, if you measure the changes happening in your hard skill and soft skill of workers every quarter, your productivity will go up by 5 to 10% immediately. We call this product as ampulse, and ampulse we have got 3 pairs of customers and their eyes are opening, and we have done survey in second quarter with one unit and we realized that workers, they are working on machine. Machine has got a capacity of say 100 units, they are making 80. So they don't know why this gap of 20% is there. Maybe skill set may not be right, or machine needs a maintenance, or there are some supply chain problems. These are major, but once you start doing this, your efficiency will go up. Okay. Today, with China plus one strategy, export potentiality of our MSME through either merchant exporter or through ancillary to somebody is tremendously grown up.
Okay.
So if you can take care of it, today you do not have pricing power. If you charge 10 paisa more, customer will go away.
Yes.
So you have to reduce 10 paisa. You have to be conscious of cost optimization.
Correct.
I will never say cost cutting. Cost optimization. So you will have to find out your available resources, each identify and make a better mix. Suppose your wife, your mother, your sister, they make sambar and they taste it. They want to taste because all the ingredients are matching properly for the family members who are going to take.
Correct.
Similar thing, you are a mother, sister, you are making this sambar in your factory. Take care of it. Taste it.
Okay.
Change your proportion little bit as the requirement goes, so that your customer gets more and more satisfaction.
Okay. So then, but how to start improvement in operational efficiency, sir?
See, item first, once you do the diagnostic tools, you can, if you compare for last 3 years of your own performance, suppose if you say in say 2022 your raw material cost is 63, last year it was 62, and earlier it was 61. So you will feel that 1% is negligible, but you should take 62 divided by 61 into 100, if you take, it will come to 1.03 or 1.4. So you have to compare, and 1.30, that means your existing suppliers are not giving you right price, or there is a possibility you are not paying him timely, so he is increasing his rate, or you may have to talk to some other supplier, get a competitive prices, or you will have to reduce your inventory so that your interest costs, other things can go down. Many people, when they started with X as a market capacity in the purchase machine, and once they go into market, they realize that this X is not enough, I need bigger capacity. So they purchase bigger capacity, but they will not take care of this old machine, which will be lying. It will be eating their space, it will be eating Dashera ke din puja and interest cost.
Correct.
So all this he is not aware. कल देख लेंगे, परसों देख लेंगे, कल और परसों कभी आती नहीं है.
Okay. कल का आज करो, आज का अभी करो. This is the solution for that.
Yeah.
Sir, can you share the best experience in entrepreneurship? My question is, for new entrepreneur, they must try to understand the experiences of already entrepreneurs.
First, as a new entrepreneur, identify your skill sets, identify your resources. Don't think that if I borrow from Mr. Naresh and bring as my equity, you are cheating because you are wrongly financing your unit. Make a serious market efforts, market research before you take a decision, so that you understand, make that records, make it DPR. Don't look to the manager, his power is 50 lakhs to loan. So if I need 60 lakhs, I'll reduce my cost project requirement to 50 lakhs. You are heading for a unborn dead child. So be conscious. Take little more time, talk to mentor, try to get a mentor if possible, who can spare at least 1 or 2 hours a week or 2 weeks in initial stages, where you can go and take his advice continuously. There are organizations who can help you. See, I am a mentor for Walmart Vriddhi.
Okay.
It's a part of Flipkart or Walmart group.
Okay.
And I am already a mentor in BYST. So people like us can contribute with our experience, go in reading in between lines and help you to understand, so that you do not you go on a right platform.
Okay. Did you face any bad situation in your organization?
Yes,
That can
that is why I have written a book,
What is the name?
Unexplored Gold Mine,
Okay.
Revival of Sikh MSME Unit.
Okay.
My basic principle, basic tenet was debt equity in any enterprise should be it should be very clear. If government or bank is giving you 3 rupees loan, you should bring your 1 rupee of your own, or which you do not have to pay for 5-10 years. You have to borrow, suppose I borrow from Nilesh or Varun or somebody, I should not be able to pay that money, principal plus interest, for 5-7 years till I become standing on my own legs.
Okay. So what we can learn from that book actually?
See, debt equity ratio, see, 1972-73 onwards, government realized, including RBI, that some of the units are falling sick. And they, till COVID, they came out with the strategies to restructure the debt. See, if you restructure the debt, our income tax laws or something, my capital gets eroded. When I make a loss, it goes out of my capital account. Okay. So, if the debt remains same, my debt equity ratio, when first year it was 3 to 1, and I've made a loss of say 0.5. So, my capital is 0.5. Let us assume 3 is the debt. So, my debt equity ratio has become 1 to 6.
Okay.
So, over a span of time, there is no equity available. So, that ratio becomes infinite.
Okay.
So either you bring some long-term money which you don't have to service for a reasonable time, because at that point of time you have learnt your customers well, you know your machine well, you know your workers well. By the time you have become, because this will take 2 to 7 years, unless until it is done deliberately,
okay,
or it is done by changing government policy.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have got lot of intangible asset. If you bring some small capital, maybe from infinite, if you come to 1 to 10, then also there is a possibility, but make sure you have got some hand-holding people. Otherwise, my third book will be behavior, core behavior. Everybody will have core behavior and a circumstantial behavior.
Okay.
So suppose in COVID, we have not left, so we were watching movies and this thing, and eating luxuriously whatever we can cook in available resources. So at that time it was your behavior was circumstantial. Otherwise, basically, once that circumstance gone, you come back to your core competency or core behavior. So this is very critical for entrepreneur also. It's going on behavioral sciences for last 30-40 years.
Okay. So what is the success meaning in your view on entrepreneurship?
Success is a reference line. You have to define, if I have invested 5 lakhs of rupees, if I make 5 lakhs on these 5 lakhs in next 3 years, and you achieve this, I consider that it is a satisfaction to you. I put a target of 5 lakhs to earn in next 3 years, and I earn. That is a success. Don't compare success. He has taken 5 lakhs and he has made 50 lakhs. He may have done it. He may be in exceptionally good position, or he must have done something unmoral.
Okay.
So otherwise, be realistic, and success is a relative thing. Money has got a value of what you call compounding. So, and don't lose your reputation at any cost.
Okay. So who is the best entrepreneur in India in your view? Do you have any, do you learn from any experience?
See, there is lakhs of entrepreneurs
Yeah.
who are in small corners of this thing because they are not noticed, but they have taken care of their family, first generation, made their children study. I will say that they are better entrepreneurs than Narayan Murthy or Ratan Tata or K.M. Birla or Mukesh Ambani or all that. See, because they have leveraged
Okay.
their reputation, their financial acumen, and this all that. We do not have that muscle.
Okay.
So keep yourself in a mirror, look into, and put your definition of success. Success, don't follow that this gentleman has done this or this way. Otherwise, you will fall flat. You will become either nervous or you will come in depression.
Okay.
Put your own self goal, purpose why you want to do this.
Okay. Thank you.